This reading is going to be for all of those in need of relationship guidance, particularly individuals who are committed to self-love and committed to sharing the light and love of their soul with everyone generously. I'm going to be using this oracle deck. Okay. I call upon all beings of the highest vibration of love and light to surround me at this time. Particularly, I call upon Jesus to assist me with this reading. I seek for this reading to be the guidance that people need to help them on their journey through life. Guide me to the cards that is for everyone's highest good. Work through me, Jesus, so that I can give guidance that can help people be the love and the light this world so needs. Okay. The first card that came up is the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. Beautiful card. So with these little eyes all around this woman, what I'm feeling is that this represents our spirit guides, but it also represents aspects of ourself. You could say in different dimensions. It's not fragmented self. It's expansion of the self we are here. There's self over there, in that dimension, in that world, in that frequency. And they're all influencing us. The many selves and the many aspects of the ginormous self. Just like the universe, there's many aspects to the universe. You have galaxies, you have solar systems, you have many things to the universe. It's so much more than just a universe. We are the universe. We are just an aspect of it, but we are it. So this is saying when it comes to love and being the love, being this pink energy, this loving pink energy is accepting. I'm hearing the word acceptance. Accept yourself. Many people are very hard on themselves. They feel like they're not good enough. They've made terrible decisions. They've had a terrible childhood. They've done things. Maybe they lied, or maybe they cheated, or maybe they broke somebody's heart, or maybe they did something that was mean to somebody when they were young, or maybe 2 years ago. But this is saying to accept every aspect of yourself, to accept it and to send love to it. Those aspects of you that second guess, that question if you can actually do what in your heart of heart you know you're meant to do. It's like a child. When a child gets scared, you have to comfort it. You have to comfort that child. You don't just say, child, just go away. Don't be that. Don't cry. You know, toughen up. You gotta grow thick skin in this world. Don't cry. Don't express your feelings. I don't accept that aspect of you. I don't accept that. I don't accept you crying. That's not good. You need to be something else. That's what we're doing because we kind of been taught that that's what we have to do. And Jesus is saying that love is self-love. It's expansion. So who is managing your expansion? It's so much more than yourself, than you, the you that's in this body, the you that sees this reality in this linear sort of fashion, the you that is in the higher realms is helping you, is nudging you in this direction. It's pushing you, and that push can give you anxiety. It can give you, whoa, I see what I'm supposed to do now, but how do I do that? Therefore, you get anxiety and get a worry because you feel life is meaningless unless you are doing what you know in your hearts you were meant to do. But you're also here to feel this world, to be in love with this world, to make peace with this world, To make peace with this world is to live in this moment fully now, accepting it the way it is, even though, you know, there may be hate or violence or people who are mean or nasty and cruel to each other or very selfish, narcissistic. You have to accept that, because if you cannot accept the world the way it is, how can you have the energy to bring your purpose to the world, to help bring light to this world? You have to accept the world the way it is. So this is helping you to call in as well your soul family. Call in your soul family. Your higher selves, your higher selves and the highest frequencies that are guiding you in this plane, they're going to send you people that are going to help you be the love and the light. They're going to help you to love yourself, to realize how special you are. The second card we have is every relationship I establish is eternal. Wow, this is beautiful. So this is about, we need to stop seeing ourselves as separate from others. We need to let people be free. Alan Watts once said that we attach ourselves so much to our partner that it's almost like we want to eat them. We want to eat them so they become a part of us. Or he says that we're like a child that won't let go of the stuffed animal, squeezing it so tight that the cotton begins to rip out, begins to peek through, begins to come out, basically. So it's about letting people be free. The reason why we can't let our partner be free to be themselves, or to be down, or to have these thoughts that maybe are in alignment with your thoughts at times, is because we have standards on ourselves. Standards that's not beneficial. We say that, you know what, I'm not doing good unless I'm doing this. You know, I'm not doing good unless I'm this. So then we place these expectations, and our life is ruled by this law book that we've created, where we feel not good unless we are doing this. So this is saying to let it go. Let your partner stop placing expectations on what you want this person to be to you. If this person isn't your romantic partner, if it's just a friend, or maybe it's just a companion, let it be what it naturally wants to be, because what it naturally wants to be is actually the most exciting. Because you can be fully present in that. Fully present in knowing that this is here now, and I can fully love this. I can fully love this. I don't have to be bound to my expectations of the future, how this is supposed to be, how I want it to be. What you want it to be, and sometimes what the angels want it to be, can be almost two different things. That's why it's important to release and to release and to release, and to be fully in the moment. Majority of people are either in the future, they're like this, tunnel vision on the future, even in a single day, they're like, I'm gonna get this done in this day, I gotta go there, I gotta do there, and then they're totally just out of it. They're in life, but they're not even feeling it. There's no liveliness. They're just going through it, hoping to get to this, and then that, and then that, and that. And then in the meantime, they're just thinking about, I gotta get to that, to that. But when you can release the future and the past, you can be fully present now. And when you're fully present now, you understand that the only thing there is to do is play. Play is spontaneous. Play is liveliness. Play is like a child on the monkey bars all of a sudden gets an idea to go to the swing sets. We don't live that way. Everything is calculated in a sense where there's no excitement, there's no bliss to it. It's just motionless. There's motion, but it's almost motionless because we don't feel anything about it. Our sense of feeling of bliss or nirvana is very much attached It's attached to, I get bliss when I go to the beach. I get bliss when I go to Disneyland. I go bliss when I am with my divine partner. I'll have bliss when I do this. But you can actually have bliss in those moments when you're just walking across the street to the bus station, or when you're walking your dog in the park. Let go. Release. Every moment is eternal. Just like in The Fault in Our Stars, some infinities are simply larger than other infinities. But get every infinity is an infinity. This moment is an infinity. It is. How do you want to spend each infinity? Do you want to spend it just out of it? Out of it, you checked out, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're 5 years older and you finally got what you want and you got the relationship or the job, and then you're in it and you're like, wow, this is actually not what I expected. This actually isn't my whole entire world. This actually doesn't bring me nirvana. I don't know why. Nirvana is something you have to find within. It's not something you're just going to get or by attaining something. And this is what it's saying about relationships, and many people searching for that in other people. Many people are lonely. But let your partner be free. Let your partner be free to explore. To explore what it is to be themselves. It's like compassion in a relationship. They want you, the angels want you to be more compassionate, not judging, not criticizing that person because they're not this or they're not that, they're not behaving the way you think they are supposed to. And simply connect. It's like being present. Just like last night when my friend was talking about his very angelic experience of meeting Jesus in the wall from the light and his revelation about his life purpose. I was just like this. I felt nirvana. I felt so much peace. I felt so much light. I felt like this was infinity. I had nirvana. I had nirvana. I was so present. It's like nothing existed. It's like the world vanished. There was nothing but this energy. And I feel like that's what the angels want you to have. And you can have that. It's spontaneous the way it can happen. You don't know. But you have to be open. Open by allowing yourself, I am going to decide to be really present with this person. Even when my friend was playing the drums, you know, because I went to see him perform, and he's a drummer in a band, and I was just like, I decide to be fully present in this moment. I decide that this is all there is. This is all there is to my life, right here and now. So the next card we have is, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. So this is saying, this is kind of reminding me of Alan Watts and choice. Recognizing that you cannot make a wrong choice, but when you don't have self-confidence, you tend to stumble around in life. Stumble around in thinking that you're a crappy person or thinking that this is the wrong decision simply because you don't accept that life is about play. I was on the monkey bars when I was young and I broke my finger. But I continued on the monkey bar. I didn't think that was a wrong decision to climb that monkey bar that day because I broke my finger. Man, that hurt. That hurt worse than breaking my ankle. It was pain. I didn't see that as a mistake. So this is not seeing everything as light and dark, just like the bird. Light and dark. Not everything is light and dark. Everything is really about choice and the confidence behind it. You don't know where this relationship is going to turn out, but if you have the confidence, even if there's an argument, you have the confidence, you know that this isn't a mistake. This is me learning. This is me growing. This is me playing with this form. And like the tree, your roots grow deep. They grow deep into this world. deep through your lineage, but also through your desire to be here. Deep, just like roots, trees go deep. Our soul is deep in this world. And that's why everything is interconnected. Because our vine, our roots are, it's like they're intertwined with others' roots. So the love we feel is gonna be shared with our neighbor tree. But when we feel the pain, it's also sent to our neighbor as well. It's really accepting yourself, accepting that it's okay. It's okay that you did these things in your past, or you said these things that maybe were out of fear or frustration and you regret it. Accept it. Realize that you're growing. Realize that the person you were a month ago and the things you said, you are different now. That's all you knew at that time. That's all you were awakened to at that time. But now you're awakened to another level, so you can react differently. Because you were different because of that experience. It like awakened you. Because you chose to maybe be very mean or almost cruel to an individual out of fear or frustration. You felt it. You're like, ugh, that was icky. So now today, you have awareness. You're aware of that decision you made. Now you also know you can decide a new decision. Stillness is important. Like a tree, you have to be still. You have to be solid within yourself. If you are all over the place in yourself, you will be all over the place in the way you react to a relationship, because you don't know how people are going to be towards you, with you. It's kind of exciting. It's mysterious. But it also is like a catalytic thing. Because the spontaneity and way people are with us is interesting. Because we don't know. And that helps us to grow. Because it's challenging ourselves. How are you going to react? This person's frustrated. How are you going to react? Are you going to get frustrated with them? Are you going to get mad that they're frustrated? How are you going to react? We're constantly challenging ourselves to see how strong can we be in love and compassion. So, that is the messages that I wish to share with you. That is from Jesus and the angels. The most important thing is to just shine on. Shine through this form. Play with this life. Play with everything. Everything you have right now, not just everything you hope to attain. Play with everything. Give your heart fully to this moment. Don't just think about, well, when I get this, then I'll give my heart fully to life. Once I get this relationship or this job, give your heart fully now. Because if you do that, you will have nirvana. You don't have to be 80 years old to have a nirvana. You can have it at 16, you can have it at 2. You just have to give your whole heart to this moment. Whatever it may be, just sitting outside and looking at the trees or walking a dog. It's making the conscious choice to put your ultra-sensitive eyes on and your ears and all your senses and feel everything. Feel everything so much that it brings you shivers. I love you guys with all my heart. I really do. I love you so much that I feel so emotional because I'm so present with this love to you. Almost makes me want to cry because I love to see people fall in love with themselves and with the world again.